Hey, good morning, everyone. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Another quiet morning out here. Calm waters out in the Gulf. Just some little tiny waves lapping on the shore here. Big schools of little fish swimming around. There's one right over here, this whole area right there. That's a school of those little fish right in that area there. "77 degrees. Expecting it to be pretty warm today. It's going to be up in the upper 80s, all the way up to maybe the mid-90s today. High humidity. Same old deal, rain in the afternoon. They had some pretty bad storms up to the northeast of us in Glades County yesterday. They had some hail and high winds. Glades County in southwest Florida. That's up around Lake Okeechobee. I'm down in the middle of Area 1 here. I walked down to the end of the park this morning. I didn't see anything. No new sea turtle tracks. I think our crawls have come to an end here. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get one late straggler. But it's pretty quiet out here. Just me and the fish right now. Nice little breeze blowing out here, though. That feels really good. Roy's got a doctor's appointment this morning, so hopefully we'll catch him up here before he leaves. I hear one of the rangers heading out onto the beach. Behind me. Still pretty dark out here. Sun's just popping up here. Sunrise is around 6:45 a.m. The water temperature, that's 86 degrees still, according to the sign at the front gate. 86. Actually, I think sunrise is about 6:50 a.m. Takes a little longer to see it here. Has to get up over the trees in the park. Roy gets a pretty good look at sunrise there at Wiggins Pass. He gets a pretty good view of it there, looking up the river. Go take a peek at some of these turtle nests. See if we had any hatchings last night. Let's see, we're probably up to nest 21, 22, 23. Be looking at them, see when they're hatching. All the nests 1 through 20 have hatched. eye out here for dolphins. Nest 24. That's one to be keeping an eye on here soon. Nest 24. This was nest number 19, and that one hatched the other day. I believe it hatched. I think 19, and maybe not. This one is where I was confused about. I'm not sure. I think they're still in there. I couldn't tell if it was little turtle tracks in there or big raindrops that were dripping down from these trees here above the nest. I don't know if I don't think nest 19 hatched. Let's say no on 19. What the heck? We'll find out soon enough. So maybe 19 still has a ways to go, but it should be close, if anything. And that is at the south end of Area 2, nest number 19. That is at the very south end of Area 2. There's the access point to the beach right there from the parking lot. Maybe not, I don't know. 19, I'm going to say 19 didn't hatch. Give you a look around here. Little color out there. Some of those rays, you can see those rays there. This is looking out to the west, opposite sunrise. I think maybe our park ranger's down there checking on the turtle nest, maybe counting some of the eggs. I don't know, excavating some of the hatched nests down there. I tried to find that, I don't know, a month or so ago I shared a chart and it had all of the nests on all of our beaches. All of the crawls, false crawls, successful crawls, all of the nests. There goes some ibis, white ibis flying overhead. And now they're going to be listing all the hatchings, but I can't find that chart. I've gone to that newspaper that shared that, and I cannot find the current stats. If anybody stumbles across it, the current stats for the sea turtle nests in Collier County, that would be fun to share. I might send an email to that newspaper. That's the Coastal Breeze. The Coastal Breeze down on Marco. Great little local newspaper. See if I can get them to publish that again, an updated version. I'm sure we have had a record number of nests on the beach this year compared to last year. Not as many here this year. Not as many nests at Del Nor-Wiggins, but overall in Collier County, I'm pretty sure we had a super high number. Yeah, I can see some some colors in the sky just over the tops of the trees there. If you look close, you can see some yellows back in there. Sure, Roy's seeing some nice colors up there at the end of the beach. Kind of hard to see here. The camera really doesn't want to expose for them. You can just see a little of the color there in the sky. Beautiful though. Beautiful as far as what I can see here. Not hearing any ospreys here this morning. I don't know where. There used to be an osprey up here. It was like almost like clockwork there for a couple weeks. That happened last year too. Would sit out on this branch in the morning. Now it's disappeared. They're here in the park. Just don't know where they are. It's like the dolphins. You never know where or when they're gonna pop up. All of a sudden you look out and there's a dolphin out there swimming around. Yes, yesterday I tried to get us a look at a manatee. I saw one offshore swimming up the beach. I chased the thing quite a ways. I followed it all the way up to Wiggins Pass with no luck. We never got to see it. I could see its trail in the water. Saw its nose just pop up a couple times, but that was it. And it was moving really fast. It was a fast swimming manatee. I guess when they want to get somewhere, they just put it into high gear. Usually you just see them kind of loafing around. But when they want to move, I guess they can. Our friend Maria, Rich and Maria, that's who we went and had breakfast with, Roy and I, last Saturday. She found the mother lode of olive shells up here yesterday. She just filled all of her pockets, her hands with olive shells, all in one little spot up to the north here by the dead trees. I haven't really even been looking for any shells. We usually do our shelling in the wintertime or in the summer after a big storm. We'll get some shells wash up on the beach, but it's going to be interesting to see how things go now since last year with that red tide. That affected a lot of the critters that live in the shells. It killed a lot of them. We'll see how the shelling is here after a storm. We're still feeling the effects of that red tide that we had last year. Still feeling it. The water's clean, but there's not as much life in the water as there was a couple of years ago. And it's going to take a long time for things to turn back around. I'm up in Area 3 here, right by the old skybox. I forget what number nest this was by the skybox. Was it 26 or something? What was this one up here? Yeah, this was nest 26, right next to the skybox. The north end of parking lot 3. Boy, is it quiet out here this morning. If you enjoy these morning walks, hit that share button. Invite your friends to tag along while they can. That is actually a white ibis over here. That is a white ibis. But if you follow along, you'll know that that is a juvenile ibis. When they're first born, they have those dark feathers. It'll eventually change colors. Oh, that wasn't very nice. But there is a mature white ibis over here in the water. So those are actually two white ibises. And I hear an osprey behind me somewhere. Good morning, Bobby. See if we can find that osprey that's screeching. I hear him back here in the trees somewhere. Okay, he's not too far behind me. They're starting to get some color in the sky there now. Beautiful. It's right up, if you look close, the top center of the screen, you'll see the osprey sitting up there. Trying to get around to where I can get a view of it, a better view if I zoom in. There he is, sitting up there checking out the water. Wow. Noisy, noisy, noisy. Let me come around a little more. Get you a better look at its underside, at its white belly. He hears that. He hears the park ranger coming up on us. Sees him. Beautiful, those ospreys. And let's keep heading up the beach. Try to catch up with Roy. Our good friend Louie. Louie, who is also a park ranger here, is gonna give Roy a ride to his doctor's appointment this morning. Just going in for a checkup on his leg there. Getting from that fall he took a month or so ago. He has to go to a wound care specialist to make sure everything's healing properly. And so far it seems like everything's going well. The pelicans crossing paths. Just flying back and forth up and down the beach. I think Roy had a pretty nice sunrise over there. I think he had some nice colors this morning. Looks pretty nice. Pretty darn nice. Hey, if you're new to these beach walks, if this is your first time joining, be sure to introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. You'll see next to a lot of people's names the word supporter there. That's all the people that contribute to make these videos possible. I really want to urge you to become a supporter if you want to see these beach walks continue, and if you want to watch them in the future. You're going to need to become a supporter. And I thank all of those that are supporters. Starting real soon here, next month. These videos are going to start being only viewable by our supporters, these live feeds. Not all of them, but a lot of them are going to be only viewable live by our supporters. So it's really important that you sign up now and become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. You're going to find a couple links here in the description of this post. Links to some of our friends. Astrid Lawrence, a good friend, Astrid, a wonderful realtor here in Southwest Florida. If anybody's thinking about buying property in Southwest Florida for all of your real estate needs, get in touch with our friend Astrid. In the description here, you'll find a link to her contact information, her website, and contact information. You can also find her on Facebook, Astrid Lawrence. And occasionally you can even find her out here at the beach with us. A good person, Astrid. You also see a link to Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Nonstop Naples. Give them a like and a follow. If you want to see more posts about our area here, beautiful Naples, Florida. Nonstop Naples. Also download their free app. It tells you some of the fun things to see and do here. Restaurants, happy hours, live entertainment. Nonstop Naples. You also see a link to the Inn of Naples. The Inn of Naples, a great hotel. If you come down for a visit and need a place to stay, check out the Inn of Naples. Good people there, friendly staff, nice clean rooms, great location. The Inn of Naples. You're also going to find a link to where you can buy those incredible, amazing, beautiful Roy Haase coffee mugs. If you haven't gotten one of those mugs, click on that link and order one today. There's 4 different designs to choose from. They come in two different sizes. Personally, I like the larger size. It's got a little bigger handle on it, easier to hold. But each one of them has a picture or two of our smiling friend Roy with one of his little sayings that he's uttered over the years of chatting with him here on the beach. Our good friend Roy. Great way to have your morning coffee. Enjoy your coffee in one of those Roy Hazy mugs and watch a beach walk. You can also find some of my photos at that same website where the coffee mugs are. You can have those printed and framed. All kinds of neat little things. Shower curtains, tote bags, throw pillows. Not just coffee mugs. However, the coffee mugs are the biggest sellers right now. Well, good. We are going to run into Roy. We are going to catch him here this morning before he leaves, so that's a good thing. We're up in his neck of the park now, up in Area 4. Hey, also, in the description of this post, you're going to see a link to my PayPal account, a link to my personal PayPal account. That's there just in case you like what you see here and you're feeling generous, if you enjoy these walks and you want to send a little tip, a little thank you, a little donation. That is always appreciated. That extra money really comes in handy. Things get very slow here in Naples in the summertime. A lot of businesses get very slow. So if you like what you see and you're feeling generous and you want to send a little thank you, it is always appreciated, and I thank you for thanking me. And that is something different from becoming a supporter. I mean, you are indirectly a supporter by doing that. But that is totally different from signing up to become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. And as I was saying earlier, these public live feeds are going to start decreasing in frequency here, and they're going to be becoming more for supporters only. So please, please, please sign up to become a supporter if you want to continue watching live. The live part is really, to me, that's the fun of these beach walks. Being able to chat with everybody here, all of your friends in the morning. To me, that's the most fun, is everybody getting together here in the morning. It's a great way to let everybody know what's going on in your life. I mean, we're here for each other. We're pretty much a support group. This has turned into kind of a support group online here, where people can share their problems, any problems they might be having in their lives, ask for prayers. That's what these walks are all about. And there is strength in numbers, believe me. The more people that you got praying for you, the better. We have seen that. We have seen proof of that so many times with our friend Roy. So many times. The prayers that went out for Roy and all the little problems. That was an osprey that just dove into the water It did not get a fish there. It did not get a fish. I don't know if you caught that over on the corner of the screen. It didn't catch anything. But it was close. And that was the one that was sitting in the tree way, way down the beach there. Way down the beach. Nest 24, this one's getting close to popping here. This one should be popping soon. I don't like that. There's a little crab getting a little too close there. But I think we're okay. See a little hole down there? Nest 24. Looks like, is this the osprey coming back here? Coming right up into the tree here. Oh, nope, it's gonna fly overhead. There it is. Yep, just landed up in the tree up there. I think he thinks there's better fishing at this end of the beach. Cool. No dolphins yet, darn it. I really thought we'd see a dolphin going by now. Take a look up in the tree at the osprey. I got to get around to the other side of it. It might be the same one. I don't know. I can't tell all the ospreys apart here. I know a lot of the, we see the same birds over and over here. I can't tell each one apart, but I know it's the same ones. Where is that osprey? He's up in the trees, hiding behind a darn branch. It's really hard for me to get a shot of him up there. He is tucked away. I don't know how he's seeing the water from up there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see him up there. Let's see here. We got that. Where is he? I don't even see him. Can you see him up there? I can't see him. Hang on a second. He is really playing hard to get there. He's up there. But he is behind some branches. Maybe from this angle we can catch him. He's got his wings opened up, drying his wings out, but you can see him up there if you look. Yeah, you can see him. There he is. See him? He's got his wings opened up, drying his wings out. He made a dive at a fish, but he missed. They're usually pretty good. They usually get 3 out of 4 fish that they go after. Well, there he is. Now there comes Roy. I see him walking down the beach. So we'll catch him real quick. Roy and Kim, Kentucky Kim, walking along beside him. She was his escort for the morning. I saw them early in the parking lot. And a little after 6 this morning. Good morning. I am doing wonderful. How are you doing? It looked like it was beautiful. It looked gorgeous.
Oh, man.
It was just hidden behind the trees. I could just see the top of it.
No, we got around the end there, and boy, what a sky. It was one of the better skies.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Awesome. What colors did you see this morning?
Pink and orange and, oh, the whole nine
Wow.
yards.
Any rainbows?
No rainbows, but then we saw the sun came up behind the building there and peeked out of the top. There was little rainbow rays off of that.
Little rays shooting out. We had some out here too, some of those rays.
And then Rick was there with us, and he saw a manatee stuck its nose up.
Oh, sweet.
I didn't see it, was right. I was looking at sunset, sunrise.
So you saw a manatee. Well, you didn't.
No.
Any dolphins?
No.
No dolphins. Darn it.
No, but he saw a manatee. How
Well, that's
about
nice. Heck yeah, that's fun to see them.
that? Boy, but that sky, oh, what a sky. I'll tell you, that was really something.
Really nice. You know what else happened down there?
What happened?
A turtle claw that wasn't in a nest. It did not have a cage. The nest hatched last night sometime.
Really? Where was it at?
It was the 14 one that they said
Right.
ghost crabs got to.
Uh-huh.
Well, they didn't get to it. Because
Well, yeah,
a whole bunch of them. And the funny thing is, it's not too far from this water here.
Right.
But they chose to go all the way across to the pass.
Wow.
Yes. And they pretty much just crawled right in there at the pass.
So did it look like a lot of them?
Oh, yeah. Looked like quite a few.
Well, the
Wow.
little ones crawled out to the end. That's what you meant.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Turtles went all the way to the pass
Wow,
instead
big
of just
giant.
coming this way.
What is this?
What is that?
Some kind of strange wave. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running along the
Maybe
beach?
there's a sandbar
Yeah,
there.
sometimes you see those. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just like a strange wave just forms out here, this line.
Yeah.
I think it's those submarines, Roy, that we've been
Oh,
watching.
I'm sure it is.
I think it's those
They're having
submarines.
Those races.
Huh? The submarine
Submarine
races.
races, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's good news that some of them survived out of that nest.
Yes.
It's awful late for them, but 13 hatched the other day, so.
Actually, that's the one that hatched, that was laid 2 months ago. And when I saw it on your video, I said, that's the one I'm going to name Ted's Claw.
Sweet.
And it ended up coming, my anniversary is today.
Oh, that is incredible.
Yeah, it is.
So maybe they hatched
and they crawled
after
to where
midnight.
I spread his ashes, and where we were walking along the beach, and
Oh, my
someone
gosh.
drew the shape of Kentucky in the sand.
Yeah.
Lloyd,
What the
it's
heck?
so strange. It's too strange.
That is
That's like-
bizarre. I
that's
gotta
like
go up.
Kentucky.
I gotta go see this
see
now.
that. And look at all those little tracks going
That
from the
is
hole
amazing.
over to where his ashes are spread.
There's their
That is
anniversary.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
There's
That
their
is unbelievable.
I just wish I
of
had
Yeah.
been out here to see it.
That is incredible, Kim. I mean, that is just like everybody's throwing the little wows up on the
I
screen
know.
right now.
I'm like, still, oh my God, is that Kentucky for me?
That is, I got to go check that out. Hopefully, Mark didn't run it over with his
I hope not.
four-wheeler there.
Yeah, this is their 40th anniversary of her
Actually, today
marriage.
is my 36th anniversary, but we were together for 4.5 years before that.
Sweet.
So that's 40 and a
Sweet.
half years.
Now, how long ago did your husband pass?
7.5 years.
7.5 years.
February 1st, 2012.
Wow. But he used to love coming here and fishing.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, look, those turtles went over to where he...
I know who drew that map, that Kentucky. I know. Ted.
No, he didn't.
He did. Oh,
but somebody
yeah.
did,
He
and it
did.
was so
No,
strange.
he did. Just like Audrey leaves little things here at the beach for us once in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we're just
It was
sitting.
pretty good rendition of Kentucky. So
That is just a.
Ted
Ma-
drew it.
Oh, he wasn't an artist.
No, he was pretty good. He was pretty good.
Yeah, we're just sitting on Audrey's bench this morning because I don't have time to get my chair out.
Oh yeah,
Gotta head out to that.
the wound care place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, you think maybe 1 or 2 more visits there, and we'll be done with that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, that'll be good.
You're healing up pretty well.
Good. Well, we had fun last night. Missed
Oh.
you there, Kim, but it was
Yeah,
fun.
It was a good time.
Jennifer certainly had fun.
Yeah, and then we came down for sunset. Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
Mike and Mary were here. Anybody?
Yeah.
Did anybody else come down with you?
No, that was.
Did her friend Dan come down here?
Well, Dan, yeah, he was with us. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think Dan made it.
He came down.
Yeah.
Did you see Ursula down here?
No.
You didn't see Ursula down here?
No, we went to number 1 there. I don't know where she comes.
I think she was at her house last night. I think she stayed home last night. She took some pictures. She shared a video of sunset from her house.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it was a nice sunset.
Oh, yeah, the big old sun just came right down to the ocean.
I had to go home and eat dinner. That's why I only had a little appetizer up there at the restaurant
Yeah,
because my wife had already planned a dinner and
Oh,
she
really? Yeah.
forgot about the party and
yeah. That was a good gathering.
oh yeah, it was good. It wasn't a monumental. Well, every birthday's a big day, but some of them are more monumental than others. Like when you hit 40 and 50 and 60 and 100.
Yeah.
When you hit 100,
That's going to be a good one.
that is going to be the big day for all of us here. Everybody watching. Oh,
62 is a good one too.
62?
Yeah, 62. My birthday is next Tuesday. I'll be finally get some Social Security. A big $252.
60. You're going to turn 62
Just
on
a
the
week-
second.
week from today?
On the 6th.
on the 6th.
Tuesday.
I'm going to be 62 on the 10th.
Oh, cool.
How about that? What a bunch
Yep.
of youngsters.
Yep. Yeah.
57.
Yep.
Yep.
Good year, 57.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yep. We are so close to being the exact same age.
Well, 24 was a good year, too.
Yep. I know what her parents were doing about the same time my parents were
Yeah,
doing.
the Christmas tree, the fireplace,
Yeah.
all that.
Oh boy. No. All right. So you got any wisdom to share with us before you go off to the doctor?
Wisdom.
Put you on the spot. I love putting you on the spot in the morning.
I talked about no mistake day.
Oh yeah, that was a big one the other
Yeah,
day.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something. I forgot. What happened with your chess game?
Oh, he's going to come over and we're
Oh.
going to play again today.
Oh, who won the last one?
Well, the first game we played, he won.
He won?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows me out. He's a good player.
But it was
What
close.
happened with the second one?
Oh, you had 2 games now?
Well, we started another one, but we're going to forget it because my bishop has her head off, and he didn't realize that the bishop was lined up to
The bishop's missing his
The
head?
bits were like
Yeah.
a pond.
So he thought maybe it was a
How did
pawn.
the bishop lose his head?
Well, I've had those pieces for about 50 years or so. They're rattling around the box. I don't know what that
I need to make you a little hat.
Yeah,
A
a
little
little something so it's
bishop's
more
hat.
obvious. That's funny. The bishop lost his head. He was decapitated.
Well, a lot of the nights, the heads are off a lot of the nights.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, but that doesn't show quite as much.
Oh well. So I didn't realize you already had 2 games under your belt.
Yeah,
2 matches.
We're having a good time.
Good,
He was
good.
out here with us at the sunset. I mean,
At sunrise, yeah.
he
That's
was
all right.
out here.
You're 62, almost 62. You're allowed. Yesterday I was saying Happy Tuesday all morning to everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it happens when you get older. You forget. I'm like, I'm happy that I looked down and I got my swim trunks on when I'm out here, that I remember to put them on.
Figure every day is your birthday. What the heck?
Yep. Nope. So,
Every day.
so how about a word? Just one single good word.
A good word is a beautiful moon.
Beautiful moon.
Yeah, the moon is so lovely.
It is.
And it's down to a little sickle moon.
Oh,
now.
there's hardly anything now.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like a
beautiful.
hair up there.
We
Yep.
were able to
But if you
see
look
it.
real close, you can see the rest of the moon filling in.
Oh, but around it, yeah.
Yeah.
If you look close, yeah, you can
The sun
see.
was coming up behind it, so you could actually see. It was
It's-
kind of a little bit.
It's too,
lit up.
yeah, it's too bright though now to see it. 'Cause it's just, that was just a little sliver smiling at us up there in the sky.
And the sunrise sky, that's the good word, is that beautiful, beautiful sky.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
That pink and orange sky, and then the sun rising up, sunrise is the word.
Sunrise is the word,
Yeah.
and it's even better when you get a
Glorious.
good friend to
Yeah.
share it with, isn't
We
it?
had a nice hug at sunrise.
A sunrise hug,
Yeah.
nothing can beat that.
Yeah, you aren't kidding.
Maybe a cup of hot chocolate to go with it.
That would be good.
Need to bring you a thermos with hot chocolate out here, even though it's the summertime.
That's okay. I brought a cooler with salmon in it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we got to get back. to
Kim's
that.
gonna spoil you with salmon this morning.
We got a
All right. Well, it's good seeing you. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
wonderful
You can give us an update. I'm sure everything's going to be just fine.
Oh,
Looks
it's-
like,
it's
yeah,
getting there.
seems like you're healing really
It's been a
well.
year, August 2nd.
Oh, with that
year.
business, yeah. August 2nd, that's when it happened. Just amazing. Just amazing.
Oh, yeah. But I'm still here. That's a blessing.
I'm going to get a picture of the two of you out here.
This is a huggable girl.
She is a huggable girl. And to find out she's my age, that is a small world. Small, small world.
You're twins.
I figured I was the only dinosaur out here. You're just the youngster right here, buddy.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right, Roy.
Good seeing you, man.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I am gonna go and I'm gonna check that out now.
If you see the last bench right there at the.
Oh, I remember where it was.
And it's just sort of just to the left there, a little bit out. You know, you'll see all the little.
How did you even
wildlife.
spot it there in the dark, or did you see it coming back?
Is it Rich or Rick?
Oh, he saw it?
He saw it and told us about it at the pass.
Oh,
and
wow.
He said, "Look at the tracks. They came all the way over here."
That is
I
amazing.
would have not seen it if Rick hadn't come out there.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
All right, enjoy that salmon, Roy.
Yeah, there's the sun peeking out.
Yep, it's coming up over the trees. I love it.
It's glorious.
Just starting to come up. All right, be careful. Have a great day. See you tomorrow morning, Roy. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. I am. I can't. That is just wild. That story about the turtles here. We got to go up and see this, everybody. This is nest number 14 that the ghost crabs got into up by Wiggins Pass. Nest number 14. They just kind of wrote that off as being destroyed by the crabs. Well, the crabs apparently didn't get all the little turtles in there, and a lot of them hatched last night, even though it was an unmarked nest. A lot of the turtles hatched out of there last night. And Kim, Kentucky Kim, let's see if I can tell this story right. Kentucky Kim, her late husband passed away 7.5 years ago, she said, but he used to come up here fishing at Wiggins Pass all the time. She actually spread his ashes out here at Wiggins Pass. But today is their anniversary. And when she saw that nest, when the turtle first crawled and laid those eggs, she says that's a nest that she's going to name Ted's Nest. And we thought it was destroyed, but it wasn't. They hatched last night. Hopefully, they hatched after midnight on Ted and Kim's anniversary. And she says it looks like somebody drew the shape of the state of Kentucky in the tracks, in the crawl. She says just the weirdest thing. So I got to see that with my own two eyes. Got to see that. I mean, that is just unbelievable. And it's a great thing that some of the eggs made it to maturity there and hatched. That was wonderful. That was great news. So you're going to want to stick around. Let's go up and see that. Hopefully our connection will hold here. A lot of times our connection drops out, but don't fret. If our connection fails, I'll be back. Yeah, isn't that something? Ted's turtles will return, hopefully. Hopefully one of them will return to this beach. Hopefully there was a female in that brood that will come back. That would be nice. It is just so quiet here. Such a quiet summer morning. Towards the end of the week, we're going to see a little increase in the waves. Really barely nothing. A little increase in waves, maybe a little more of a breeze, maybe a little higher chances of rain on Friday, just because of that tropical system over out in the Atlantic. It's not going to really cause any kind of threat to us or anybody. Very, very slight chance of I think they said less than 20% chance of development. It's kind of falling apart. Then there's another one coming off of Africa that they're going to keep an eye on, but hopefully that won't be any problems here. We had enough of a hurricane back in 2017. We don't need any more. Between the hurricane in 2017, the red tide in 2018, we don't need any more destruction on our beaches or in our state. Up in the Panhandle last year, oh, that was just crazy. Seems there's always something going on. There's always a little natural disaster somewhere. And you really don't think much about it until it's in your own backyard. So if you've ever been through a big fire, a forest fire, or a hurricane, or the tornado, or a flood, or an earthquake, think about that. Don't forget it. And remember, when you hear about it on the news, these other people that are experiencing the same thing, remember what it was like in your life, how your life was changed and impacted by that disaster. Just because it's not in your backyard, it's still a horrific event. Boy, seagulls are squawking away out here on the other side of the trees. Boy, this morning when I got out of the car and was walking out onto the beach, first thing, I just walked right through a big spider web on the boardwalk. It's still dark out here when I get out here and cannot see them. And that's always fun, getting the spider web off you. Well, here we are. We're coming up to the end of the beach here. Let's go find this Little turtle nest, number 14. Where those little babies came out. Let's see if we can find the hole where they came out. Beautiful up here. Let's see if we can find them here. Good morning. Let's see if we can find that little hole. It was right up here somewhere. I think it was right around in here. Here's their little tracks. I see some of their little tracks on the beach. See them down there? There's their little tracks. Where is the nest? Where did they start from? Wow. It was right here is where they came out of. Right down in here is where they started. There's a little depression in the sand. And that's where they came from. And they headed off in this direction. Some made it, some went down to the left. Some went over this way to the left. But a lot of them went out towards the pass. So I want to follow their little footprints. Did you see that?
How are you?
Good. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Remember the nest that was here? That they thought the crabs got? It hatched last night. See? See them all? But most of them went all the way to the pass.
I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yep, it hatched right. So you can tell your grandkids. Here's where they came out. Right here is where they started.
Oh, awesome.
And it looks like quite a few of them.
You're not kidding.
And they thought it was a total loss. They thought it was a total loss.
That is awesome.
Yep.
That is
So all those turtles didn't die.
They thought the crabs got them, but they all made it. Or not.
Not all of them, but yeah, a lot of them survived.
They get out.
Sometime last night, yep. But they had written that nest off as gone. They took the cage down and everything, but they hatched. And they went that away. A lot of them.
Might have been a light over there.
I'm sure that's what it was.
We saw Mike and Marianne in New Jersey. They said if we saw you.
Oh, sweet! They are such a nice couple. So let's see now if we can find what Kim was talking about, that map of Kentucky. But here's all the little tracks down here. Let's see where that map of Kentucky is. These guys, wow. Let's see how many actually went this direction. See if I can follow the tracks without losing them. The tracks, there's tracks from here. They go over in this area here. The turtle tracker. See them all? Okay, where is that map of Kentucky? That is an incredible distance that these little guys went. Let's see. Still going this way. Still heading north. Now they're getting more spread out. They're getting wider and wider apart. Some are actually starting to go this way. Some are going this way. Now they're getting really hard to see. Now I cannot see the tracks. Let's see if they pick up here anywhere over here. Here's one I can see. Here's a couple. There's some over here that didn't get blown away yet. Wow, they went right over some ghost crabs. A lot of footprints out here. A lot of footprints. Man, this little guy is going way over here. Way over here. I think the birds got a lot of them on their trek here. There's one. Here he is. There's his little footprints. That's the last I can see of him heading into the water. Then the tide was higher when he came up, but there they are. If you look close, there's its little footprints in the center of the screen. That little guy was determined to get into the water here. Unbelievable. Now, I did not see that little map of Kentucky. I'm going to backtrack and see if I can find it, but that was one heck of a crawl by a little sea turtle. He came up from way over there, came out of the sand over to here. Just amazing. Just amazing. Maybe that was Ted. That might have been Ted. Ted was very determined. But Ted made it to the water. I don't think a lot of them made it to the water that came this way. It looks like the tracks kind of thinned out and disappeared, meaning some birds got them, or that's sad, but that's why they lay so many eggs. Let's see if any made it to the water over here. Yep, here's some more tracks down here. That's just amazing. Just incredible. By the way, we're up at the north end of the park here at Wiggins Pass, in case you didn't figure that one out. In North Naples, Florida, the north end of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. I think we're just about at low tide here now. There's that early morning view, though, across Wiggins. I want to see where the rest of those little guys went into the water. See if I can find a couple more of their little tracks. And I'm looking for that little... Here's some more of them. It's so funny. They look just like the tracks from the big sea turtles. Just little tiny versions of them. Just a little version of the big crawl tracks. So cool. That is just such good news that nest 14, there was some survivors in nest 14 and they hatched, and made it to the water. Some of them made it to the water. The little rascals. Those little rascals. Very, very interesting. Okay, Kim, where is that? I see all the little tracks. Wow, there's a bunch of them over here. A bunch of little tracks over here. If you look very, very close, see them all running down through the sand over here, all over here, over here. That is so neat. But as you can see, they're really tiny. See, I put my hand down there. See how tiny they are? Just little things. Little teeny tiny things. But lots of them. Oh, here's Dexter. Kim, I don't see your Kentucky, your map of Kentucky here. But I'm going to take your word for it that it's here. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, good, good.
Well, I saw 190 down there today.
No way.
Yeah.
190. They're still coming up on Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
We haven't had any here.
No, I know. I looked. I
But-
didn't see any claws at all.
See that?
Yeah, tracks from over there.
The nest that they thought that the crabs got
Yeah.
hatched last night.
Oh, is that
The one that they took the cage off and
I know
everything.
There's a cage there.
Yeah, that was number 14. It hatched last night.
Wow.
And they went from all the way over there instead of going that way.
all the way across.
They
here.
crawled all the way up. Some of them went way over there.
That's
Way-
amazing.
So yeah,
That's incredible tracks.
yep. So I can't. 190 nests on Vanderbilt now. Wow, that is just incredible.
And that's down by, you know, where the mansions, condominiums are.
I don't know the names of all these There's so many of them. It's
So, yeah, well, it's just near the Vanderbilt Club.
oh okay,
Down that way.
okay. Neat. So they're still coming. I don't know why they're not coming here. We haven't had one now for a couple weeks.
I know.
But-
yeah. So, well, it's slowing up down there. But,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But there's got to be a lot of hatchings going on down there.
I would think so. Yeah,
That girl's got to be busy down there.
I would think so.
I missed you yesterday.
I know I had a dentist appointment.
Oh, okay. I was like, he said he's going to be out here Monday, and
I
then,
know. I had a dentist appointment, so I...
well, it happens.
Yeah.
At least everything's okay.
So, all right.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow for sure. The rest of the week.
Okay, sounds good, Dexter. Have a good one. Yep, enjoy.
Good to see you.
Wow, 190 nests now. 190. Did you catch that? 190 nests on Vanderbilt. We got up to 53 here. 53, and the one that we thought was destroyed, it wasn't. So 53. Love it. Love it, love it. And I'm just blown away by all these little tracks on the beach. And I'm looking, Kentucky Kim said it looked like somebody drew a map of Kentucky here in the sand. Now darn it, I don't see it. But here you can really get a good look at these little tracks. They're really pronounced right down in here. That's a good look at those little sea turtle tracks. A really good look at them. I'm actually going to take a picture of them, bear with me. So cool. Come back to where they started from. This is where they all emerged from. Right down here is where they emerged. Right down there. And started to make their journey into the New World. Some did turn to the left, but the majority of them went all the way down there to the pass. Absolutely amazing how determined these little turtles are. Nest 14. Well, that's some good news. Good news as always. Great in the mornings. We'll yeah, actually those are crabs. Oh, those are the birds, yeah. There's birds and crabs and birds and crabs. Oh, what a nice little surprise that was. Come on, where's the dolphin? Where's the manatee? All the seagulls and terns diving into the water here. Those are terns they're just, wow. See if one dives in front of us here. I love it up here. The sun's having a hard time breaking through the clouds here. Just wanted to get a shot though, looking back in that direction. The sun is actually right there. That's the sun right up in there. Couple pelicans sitting there on the piling. Oh, here comes Kim. She's going to show me the map. I knew she was going to come back up here. I had a feeling.
Because my son will never believe me.
Absolutely. I want to see it. I followed all the turtle tracks and they've got really spread out.
I remember exactly where it was. Why don't you talk to Dexter and I'll
Okay. Oh, I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
By the way, there was a dolphin coming up this way. I don't know if
Oh, yeah.
it's on.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's coming right around the corner here.
Huh.
I didn't see it since I've been up here, but it was right up.
I'll be darned. I haven't seen any this morning, but lucky you. It's your lucky day.
I guess so.
All right. Maybe he'll come up here.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right.
All right, well,
Have a great walk. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, those little sea turtles, they started way up in there. Over in there is where they started. Over in there. Crawled all the way along the beach here. And they came into the water over where you see these people standing. That was a long crawl for those little turtles. That was a lot of time they were exposed to their predators.
Like I said, my son will never believe me.
There it is.
That's someone's attempt at Kentucky.
That is wild. There it is.
Yeah, I think it's because I told him about this. That's the only person it could be.
Did he know about the turtles?
He did know about nest number 14, yes. Did we have any turtles crawl this way?
I didn't.
All the way to here?
Pretty close, but not, I don't think this far. There is. Yeah, that's as far as I came. That was Ted.
Right there. There it is. It
Yeah.
head right to the Kentucky. I wonder if he got to see the pathway.
So there it is. Kim was not hallucinating.
Here's a track that's going right to the Kentucky.
Whoops. Yep. That is old. Yep.
Right there. It came all the way from 14. Look where.
That is amazing. That is amazing how far they crawled.
Very weird.
So that was Ted crawling. That was Turtle Ted right there.
You know what's another weird thing is when that one came up here at the pass and turned around and she said it did the hokey pokey and turned
Yeah.
itself around. Well, my husband used to play that song all the time.
Really, the hokey pokey?
Yeah.
That was over here. That was right over
right
here.
over here.
Yep. That is so cool. That is so cool. Well,
I'll turn that off.
ah,
I gotta get a picture of that though.
oh yeah. I was thinking the same thing you were, but I was like, how would he know?
Well, he knew that I spread his ashes there, and he knew that I had named the one 14 after Ted.
But how did he know that they hatched?
I don't know about that.
I mean, out here at
Maybe
night.
he didn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say at night it'd be
Maybe he didn't know.
almost
I don't
impossible. But that is, I think that was something else.
know. Strange. Whatever it is, it's strange.
Somebody.
I'm not going crazy.
You're not going crazy. That was so cool. That was so cool. He'll never admit to it.
You know, it's not exactly like
No,
Kentucky, but it's close.
it's a
And
good,
He said he couldn't draw.
it's a good resemblance.
It's pretty good.
That is just
The little
amazing.
Thing on the end. Yes.
That is amazing. Small world.
Well, it's weird the things that happen.
Yep.
You know.
But
Guess what I got in here for you?
what?
Some salmon.
You said Roy didn't eat it all?
No, he had to leave. He could only get down about 4 mouthfuls. So
I'm surprised he didn't take it with him.
Some
Try.
not.
Yeah. Are you going home?
well, I don't know. Since it's my anniversary, I kind of feel like I'll stick around. for a
Sit
little
around down here, sit on the bench maybe.
bit. Just
Good.
for a little
Yeah,
while.
nice. Look at that. Man, oh man. What a delicious treat in the morning.
Go ahead and reach in there and get you. Big old hunk. told Roy I'd give some to you.
Uh,
Whoops, you got my finger.
that is delicious. That is delicious. Smoked salmon on the beach in the morning.
Too.
Mmm,
Yep,
that is good for you.
it is. Good for the brain. I keep telling Roy that.
Yeah, he needs to eat more.
I got a little piece of sand in there.
His, I wash my hands in the salt water. Maybe it's some salt. I'm good there.
Get much. Here,
Oh,
get you a big chunk.
that is so good. Where'd you get? Holy smokes! Where'd you get that?
I get it at Costco.
That's good.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's better than that stuff he gets at Jimmy P's. I just told the world.
I know, it's more moist.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one up in Kentucky, they have a different brand. Tastes totally different. I started buying it when I was down here, and then I went to Kentucky to pick up a package, and I was very disappointed.
Really?
The Costco had a different brand.
Now is this sockeye? What kind of?
No,
It's delicious
I
though.
don't think it is. I really don't know though.
I'm surprised the seagulls aren't
I
around
do know
flying around us.
Atlantic, up by
Mm.
New York.
Thank
up
you.
By Brooklyn, New York. You want some more?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Gotta wash my hands. But thank you.
Would you like some cherries to wash it down to clean your mouth out?
Cherries?
Yeah, we always
What are you,
have
a-
a fruit with it.
Are you a walking grocery store here? I love it.
It's good to wash it down with something
Mhm.
sweet or like a fruit of some kind.
Mm.
There you go.
What a treat.
Yes,
Smoked salmon and cherries. Thank you, Kim.
you're welcome. I'll let you go.
Enjoy the rest of your morning.
Thanks. Bye.
That was so sweet. And that was just such, I don't know, a lot of coincidences out here this morning. With it being her anniversary and that little drawing of the state of Kentucky on the beach. I don't know who did that. If Dave did that, if our friend Dave did it. Well, let's start heading back down the beach. Look how flat that water is out there in the Gulf this morning. Listen to all the seagulls there. Seagulls and terns. I gotta get that salmon off my hands here. That was an awesome treat. So many wonderful people that have come together through these beach walks. All of you watching. People like Kentucky Kim. You guys are great. There's a whole bunch of little snowy egrets lined up along the shore up here ahead of me. Some white ibises, I think, mixed in with them, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a couple snowies and then white ibises up here. Great, and they all just took off. This one is going to take a picture of them. I was really hoping to see a dolphin. Whoa. A fish just did a huge leap out there. I think it was a mullet. I mean, it just went like flying across the sky. There's a big ghost crab hole here on the beach. That is a big one. I would like to see that guy. That is actually a very large ghost crab hole. Wish I knew a way to coax them out. They're fun to watch when they're digging their little burrows there. They use their claw like a big shovel. One morning we caught one digging on them during a live feed. It's almost comical watching them. A quick reminder that if you enjoy these walks in the morning, and if you want to keep watching them, I urge you now to sign up and become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. Next month, in the near future here, in August, these live feeds are going to be more supporter only. You'll only be able to watch them live if you're a supporter. So it's imperative that you, if you want to continue to watch them, that you sign up as and become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. You can see we have a lot of supporters watching now. And that's the only way these beach walks are going to continue, is if more people sign up to be supporters. And I do thank those of you that have done that already. Thank you so much. I'm not going to take the beach walks away from you. You will be able to watch them on YouTube. However, you won't be able to participate in the live video feeds if you're not a supporter. So please, please, please consider becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida Television now. That's such a beautiful view right there. Through the trees. Well, Roy should be getting to his doctor's appointment about now. He said he wasn't going to come back to the beach today. Usually he'll come back if it's not too late. He seemed to think it was gonna be a late morning. But that's all right. There's nothing wrong with him staying at home and relaxing. Gotta go check on nest number 21. There's another beautiful view right there through the trees. Just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful out here in the mornings, early in the mornings. I don't know if you can hear the seagulls or not. All the gulls. Oh, there's a manatee out there. I see the bubbles from a manatee. He's not too far offshore. Right out there, there's a manatee heading to the north. See if he sticks his nose up out of the water. He's heading up towards Wiggins Pass. See if we catch him surface here. There it is. There it was. Two of them. Two manatees. There they are. See them? I'm going to run up and see if we can catch them up at the pass. So bear with me. We're going to go for a run here. Hang tight. This is me working for tips here. See if they come in close. Whew. They're right out here. Right out here in front of me. I think there's two of them. Right there. One for sure. See where he comes up. That's the first time we even got a good look at them sticking their nose up. I swore there was two back there earlier, but it might have been its tail popping up. A manatee right over here. See if he comes up again. Boy, it's staying under for a while. It's getting a little closer, I think. Come on, where are you at? It's getting closer. But it's not surfacing. Here it is. It just barely stuck its nose up out of the water. Barely. It's just right out here. hoping it comes into the pass, comes up to the edge, but it's low tide now. Come on. Where are you, Mr. Manatee? I think I see it. Right out here. Yep. Two of them. Two of them. Right here in front of me. Here's one of them right here in front of me. See the dark spot in the water? A third one right behind it. A third one right there, calf. Looks like a calf. Yep, there's three of them. I think they might come in close to the pass here. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Hold on to these. Don't drop them. Got them? Batteries.
Oh, okay.
They're right out here in front of me. I'm hoping they come in close. There's three of them. Two or three. Looked like there was a small one. They're right out here. And I'm going to try and get ahead of them. There's a spot that might come in close if I get out in the water. There's their little noses sticking up. They're getting out into deeper water now. See if they come into the pass here. They've gone out into deeper water. Moved out into the little deeper water. See if they come in. There's one. One just popped up right over in here.
He really popped up.
Yep. It's hard to figure out where they are. They're moving with the current here.
I see a nose over there. Right there.
Yep. I thought they were going to cut in here, but I don't think so.
I think they like to go with the flow.
Yeah. See if we see them out here, if they pop up again.
Quite an exciting morning.
Yep, they're moving on down. They're moving up the river. Darn it. Well, we got kind of close to them for a minute.
Yeah. Cool. I've never seen one before. Now I have. Sort of.
They're actually,
Much of it.
yep, they're actually all the way up the river there now. Sometimes they turn and come in here.
Yeah. Sometimes the dolphins do too.
Yep. Yeah, I thought for a second there was three, but I think there was two. There, I just think I saw something stick up.
You know, I'm thinking that nest that hatched over there,
Uh-huh.
that maybe it was one that they had in buckets and they just came out and poured them into the spot where they did. Because when I dug in there was a lot of shells.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
You can edit that part out.
Where did they go? All right, well, I gotta head out of here. Now I'm running late. Let me have those batteries. Thanks for,
Got
I was
salt
hoping,
water on them, I think.
I thought I was gonna go for a
They
swim there.
rinse them off.
Yeah, they'll be all right. But thank you. And again, have a great morning, Kim.
I will.
Bye-bye. Well, we did a manatee chase yesterday and now a manatee chase this morning. This time we kind of got a look at the manatees. I got out into the water as best I could with them. And they went right by me, though. They're moving pretty fast. But I hope you got to see at least the outline of them. They just look like big black shadows in the water. I tried. Believe me, I tried. And that reminds me, if you like what you see here, and if you're feeling generous and you want to send a little tip, a little gratuity, a thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Every little bit helps, believe me. I appreciate those who have sent something. Things get awful quiet here in the summertime, business-wise. Things slow down, so every dollar counts, believe me. Now, I gotta change the batteries in the gimbal real quick. So we're gonna go for a little topsy-turvy roller coaster ride here while I do that. The gimbal's gonna be flipping and flopping all over the place. Or actually, well, I just got a low battery warning on my camera. So, no point in changing the batteries in the gimbal. The camera batteries are low. Just listen to all the birds. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do take the time to check out all of my photos and videos. When you find something you like, hit that like and share button. Remember, sign up to be a supporter of Southwest Florida Television if you want to continue to watch these live feeds. Very important. Don't forget about your Roy Hazy coffee mugs. Click on that link to order yours today. I'll be out here again tomorrow morning. See you then. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.